Nearly. So we're gonna rust convert this frame, seat frame.
Do that, I'll run the car out of the way.
Yeah, no,
I'll scuff up any where you see any rust,
and
then we'll put some converter on it.
Hey guys, so today we are repairing the frame of the seat as well as the foam base so that we can put it back together with the new upholstery. But first, I need to scuff up this seat frame so that we can get better penetration with the rust converter.
No, hold the pole here. Move that lever there.
Rust converter. So what was the point of scuffing it up?
Oh, just to get the surface rust off. So I did hit this with a weir last week, but it's
still getting rust.
Yeah. Until you convert it, it won't. Yeah, it'll still be like that.
Yeah.
You should be able to hit it with that, and then hit it with an epoxy top coat. But I like to leave it for a week, just so it dries. You know, all the chemicals pop out. I have tried to do it the next day or the day after, and the top coat, the stuff below it blows through and it goes all funky. Probably should wear up. So it's going black, it means there's surface rust there.
Yeah, it's definitely gone quite black.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so now I've got to fix up this foam where the rats have eaten out. I cut a sample out and took it up to Clark Rubber. That's the sample, and this is what they've sold me. They told me to use a kitchen electric knife to cut, which I did, and seems to do a pretty good cut. So the idea is cut this out down to that depth and replace a whole piece, which I've measured out, and stick it in this hole right to the edge here. So I'm going to use that electric blade and yeah, stick it down, and I'll give it a pre-fit and show you what it looks like. But too hard to do with the camera, so I'll do that now and then have another look at it when I'm done. So while I've been trying to cut the old stuff out, I've realised you can actually just lift this up and tear it away, which is I think a better way to go. And then I know the height that I'm at, so you just gently prise it. It's hard to do with one hand, but that's where I'm going with that at the moment. I'll show you what I come up with. Okay, so I've cut this piece out as a test fit just to see how it goes sidewise, and I'll have to obviously trim it up. So I've cut it out a little bit oversized and a little bit out to the side here to cover this rat problem. So now all I have to do is get the depth right and put the new foam in and then trim it up. I'll do that and see how we go. Okay, I've placed the packing fill underneath so the aesthetics are a bit better. I feel that I've got a good level position here and a very similar height here to here and here to here, and that's about right there. So I'll need to get the knife and trim that off and go and get some quick fit spray on adhesive and then trim up the edges when I'm done. So at this point it looks like it's going to work. When I've done that, I'll let you have a look. Cheers. Okay, I've done a lot of cutting. The heights from here to here were different. The foam was a lot thicker at the back than at the front. I've just, I don't have the professional tools, so yeah, I'm just going to stick that on there. And it doesn't look fantastic, but this is the part that sits on the steel base. You don't ever see this. So the plan is to go ahead and stick this down and then trim off the overhangs once it's all stuck down, and I think that'll be fine. This is on the bottom side of the chair, not the top, so you never see it as long as it's got the support, which it will have. I'm pretty happy with that. Like I said, I'm just doing this in the backyard. I've stolen the missus sunbeam knife. They seem to do the job, so yeah, well, see how it goes. Okay, I've stuck it down. All the heights seem to be pretty good, both sides. Doesn't look fantastic, but I believe it's going to work. When it's super dry, I'll trim it up, and hopefully it'll be all right. We do have another problem here that the mice have been into, so my thoughts here are something similar. Just stick this in and trim around it. So we'll give that a try in a minute and see if that fixes that up, and we should be ready to put the trim in. Okay, we're up to the point where we're going to try and trim this up. So have the trusty sunbeam. I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll give it a crack. Well, not perfect, but I think it'll do. I've got the corner piece here as well. This is the bit that we had a problem with. If I can get this silly camera to not fall over, I'll give this a crack. So it's not perfect, but I think for what we're doing, this will be more than fine. So I trimmed up the other side, but the top bit cut really well, but it didn't catch the foam below it. So what I've worked out is I can actually use a hacksaw blade and trim that up. It doesn't look perfect, but anyway, just about ready to put the material on now. I've just test fit the metal base to recheck the old video. Just getting ready to reverse the process of before.